Hello everybody, my name is Shadison and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, every episode is kind of different, and if you come back, wow, surprised, but at the same time I get it, it's kind of fun. But today you should be up to date with everything that's happening in my house and life. Today's the first time I feel put together. I have a Gymshark set on. Look, don't my booty look too big too? But I have a set on, I have makeup on, hair, I just got a blowout today. Most expensive blowout of my life, but I did all that. Today's just like one of those like good days where it's like, I want to keep living. And on top of that, one of the bigger reasons is, I went to H Mart. This is not an H Mart bag, this is a reusable Target bag. I went thrifting because I wanted some glasses. So I got glasses from the thrift store and I got like a few other things for the kitchen. And if you don't thrift, like what are you doing? This is some of the best glassware, kitchenware is in the thrift store. And then I bought 2 big bags. I went to H Mart. It was amazing. I went up and down every aisle. And this is my first H Mart haul for the house. And I'm still trying to figure out like how I want to cook, how to buy stuff, especially for like a single person, but I have people coming in. I'm a snacker, but I also want to eat healthy. Like there's so many thoughts. I'm going to walk you through all the things I got. Let's start putting them away, but this is exciting. First things first, like I feel like everybody in their life has tried these. These are like the aloe vera juices. They're so good, but this is in mango. I've never had this before, so this is a fun little juice. And this I think is a perfect size for like, you can try a juice. If you're not gonna like it, whatever. I used to hate these because they freak me out, especially with the things like the pulp. But now as I'm getting older, pulp is like, okay, this is great. I went to Hawaii and I discovered these Hawaiian Sun. Oh my God, this is incredible. If you haven't had this before, like they have so many different flavors. It's a juice drink, like it's incredible. When I came back from Hawaii, excuse me, I had these stacked in my suitcase. I saw them today and I was like, okay, let's just get them. I have 2 of these. I got 2 cafe lattes. H Mart has like a bunch of pre-made coffee section too. But these are just good for like on the go. You could throw those in your purse. Like I normally always just get one, so then when on my way home, I drink it. But I got the chocolate latte and I also got the caramel. Ooh, the caramel is normally my favorite. I know I want to go back for a lot of their kitchen stuff too. I don't know if this is a clay pot, but it's a ceramic dish and it's like a hot pot. So you can cook on this and then ideally you put like a mat underneath and then you can eat from it. So it keeps your food hot, it keeps your food warm. A lot of my house, I said this before, but it's like so stupid. I'm a crunchy home. That's what I want to do. A lot of stainless steel, everything is in glass, no plastic. Just because I have the privilege to be able to do stuff like that, so why not? I enjoy Korean stews and I'm thinking like I can make any dish I want to in here. I think I have one, but I don't know where it is. But in the meantime, I have another one. I got 3 versions of rambutan, because this is my favorite fruit. Like this is, right as soon as we walked in the store, I saw these. And normally I would never buy like pre-packaged, like cut up or open fruit, but it's rambutan, like why would I not? And then I saw the actual rambutan fruit. If you've never seen this, it tastes similar to a lychee, but it's super sweet, it's amazing. And it's a beautiful bright red color. However, you see how these are like dark? It's because they're bad and obviously transportation of wherever country they came from. However, sometimes they still have a little potential, like the fruit is still good. But I got that. And then this, I was just telling the story recently. This is canned rambutan filled with pineapple. So obviously when my parents were trying to like introduce me and my sister to like Sri Lankan fruits, especially when we were younger, we didn't have this, right? Rambutan only started to come into the country a few years ago. So this is, the canned fruits are the way my parents taught us or like showed us. Like jackfruit, I've always, like when I first discovered it or like had it, it was canned jackfruit and canned rambutan, and it's amazing, it's so good. And when I found out they had like filled versions, it was amazing. And I remember the first time I had jackfruit in Sri Lanka, I was like, oh, this is nasty, it's dry, it's not sweet, it's not cold. And it's because I had been so accustomed to eating the canned fruit, I never realized what the real fruit would taste like. You know, this is how your childhood dreams, anything you want in life, you just had to work hard and you could achieve. Now I can buy this entire jelly and I don't have to be restricted on how many I can eat. This is the lychee jelly. This is the clear jelly with lychee bits in it. This is good. There's like the girl version. Some of you will understand when I say this. There's like a girl toy and a boy toy. That's like a mixed fruit stuff. But this one is like an OG, like you can't go wrong with this. It's so good. It's a great snack. I think it's fun. I don't think it's healthy, but it's like 35 calories per serving. It's just like, why wouldn't I want to have this in my house as an adult, you know? It's happiness. But I think we'll get into the sauces and condiments because that is a large quantity of the things I got. Okay, because most of the stuff too is not going to go bad for a while. QP mayo. So good. This is unopened, so you can leave it out in the fridge. I have regular mayo right now. But this is if you like tuna salads, if you like a good sandwich. It's just it's so much creamier than a regular mayonnaise, and it's just so good. So grab me one of those. And a lot of the sauces I know some are just like staples for like the Asian foods that I like to make and eat. So here we go. Hoisin. Normally I use this for my dipping sauce. I put a little bit of hoisin, peanut butter, and water for my summer rolls. Or if I'm doing a stir fry, I do have like this tumble thing where I'm like, I'm just gonna put a bunch of sauces together until it does what it needs to do. Okay, we got one oyster sauce. This adds flavor. All of these sauces easily could be substituted for a dip or to be put into your meal. One of the biggest things I learned in food was there's soy sauce and then there's dark soy sauce. Dark soy sauce will give the food your like, if you get Chinese food and you order a lo mein, that dark, almost saucy look, dark soy sauce. It's not really, I don't think, a flavor thing, it's more of a color thing. We got a chili oil. This is chili oil with crunchy garlic. Normally I use that like crunchy chili oil with that lady that's peanut on it. But I was just like, you know, I think I want a smaller quantity. And I've had this one before and I really like the chili, like the crunchy garlic with it. Grab sesame seeds. I'm gonna start putting these on everything. These are roasted sesame seeds, and I do believe sesame seeds are good for you, but I'm also gonna start throwing these in my salads just to have a little bit more nuts. I got rice vinegar. Also, it's just like every time I try to make some type of Asian cuisine, they're like, you need mirin and you need rice vinegar. And that's why I got both. Mirin was the only thing that I really tried to get in a glass bottle, and that's the only thing that I really didn't get. And then another, like, this is the staple. I think these are the trinity. Mirin, rice vinegar, and sesame oil. This sesame oil, I've never seen someone use this exact brand of sesame oil. So don't try to go to H Mart and grab this because I have. This mirin I've used, this rice vinegar is new. The soy sauces are great. I've always needed red chili flakes. Like I have gochujang and I bought some, and I bought a small case because normally I always buy the big cases, and somehow it always like I forget and I make some other food, and then somehow some way it gets moldy. So I went ahead, bought this so I can just season my food. Don't hate me for this. Don't hate me. I did get this sauce. I love putting this sauce in to make my food spicy. Like it does it for me, and that's all I needed to do it for. You know? Anything I want a little bit more spice, throw that in there. Okay, now moving on to the food concept. I did get a bag of rice cakes. You can get the pre-made ones, you can get the frozen ones. This is what I like to do with this. The first time I'll make these, I'll open the bag, I'll throw a few rice cakes into my ramen, or you can just make actually tteokbokki and it'll be great. After that, I'll take this bag and I'll throw it in my freezer. And then afterwards, it'll just be a big bag, and every time I make ramen, I'll grab two or three. And that's how I go through the bags. I think these are more fresh than the other ones. That's why I like those. I got a big old thing of ginger. Look how big this is. My mother would not be surprised that I even bought this. I got a juicer, and I told myself, like, I want to make my own ginger shots and take them, because why am I paying this crazy, ridiculous price for these ginger shots? So I bought that. Coconut water. I used to hate coconut water, but now I'm a coconut water drinker because I'm severely dehydrated, and this is the one with the pulp. So good. It always reminds me of my mom. She loves this coconut water. I did pick up a pair of chopsticks. Not a pair, but like, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I get 5 pairs of chopsticks, and these are the metal chopsticks, and I just think they're so much more elite. So we have that. At the cart, like right as we were like checking out, I saw this, and I feel like the Korean, Asian skincare hygiene market is top tier, and this is white tea bamboo salt toothpaste. That just feels like freshness on another level, and I feel like my oral health has definitely been declining. I feel like I used to have really white teeth and like very great gums, but now I'm just like, I don't haven't put the care into it. So I went ahead, bought this, and I'll let you know. I'll let you know if this is worth the money. I love Napa cabbage. No, love. Cabbage is so good. It's so low in calorie. Like it's healthy for you. It's everything, right? So this is the smallest Napa cabbage. I'm tying this back up so you can see. I've always bought the humongous ones, but this is like, wow. This is such a good serving size. Like I could eat this in 1 serving. I could eat this in 2 or 4. But this is such a beautiful, healthy serving size. And this is my little Napa cabbage. So happy. And then I am a sucker for these pre-packaged things. I'm honestly really proud of myself for not overdoing it. I would normally buy like 5 or 6 of these, but I'm trying to pace my food, and like I'm realizing I probably need to write down like the meals I want to have, what I want to cook, and then buy stuff like that. Normally I just go into the supermarket and whatever I want I grab, but I'm realizing that might not be productive because I already started to throw some of my first produce away, and I'm really, really embarrassed that I have to admit that, but it's the truth. However, this year, one of my biggest goals is I don't want to have any food waste. If it's like food I'm eating as the rest of it, that's okay, but I don't want to buy groceries like apples and this and that and it to go bad and I'm throwing it away. On that note, I bought fish cakes. These, they last me, like, I don't think I've ever had to really throw them away. Maybe once I probably had to because I couldn't finish the entire packet. But a serving of like whatever Asian, Korean food I'm having, normally Korean, if I'm having a ramen, and when I say ramen, I'm talking about like a bulldog. I'll put a little bit of this on the side and I'll do a little radish. I'll tear this up. In terms of snacks, turtle chips. I had turtle chips when I went to Hawaii and I haven't had the sour cream and onion ones. The one that I had, I think I've had the chocolate one and the original. They're good, they're addicting. But, oh, I should have bought another bag for Amma. Well, regardless, I got this. There's always next time. I got a small thing of kimchi. I normally also grab kimchi, but I don't finish it. However, this kimchi, I ended up getting the cubed radish ones. And I think because it's crunchy and like radish I love, I think I'm gonna finish this a lot quicker. But it was just like more of an experimental thing. So we're gonna see. Maybe I just always wanna have like kimchi in my fridge. I've never had this product before. I've had it in like other stores when I'm getting served this in my ramen. Jumbo puff tofu. So it's like fried up tofu. And again, same thing. I'm thinking about like a tofu stew if I make it or anything. That's where I'll put it in. I got a bunch of coriander. I don't know. I just feel like if coriander's there, I should grab it. I'll put it in my rice. I'll put it somewhere else. I totally forgot I got this. I got tofu shiitake. I remember there's one time I got this before. If you're on like a calorie deficit, you're on like you want to lose some weight, these are noodles. To a T, these are noodles. They're literally sitting in some water. You like wash them out, then you boil them. They are noodles. However, this entire packet is 20 calories. It's incredible. Like I don't even think any other noodles, and it's tofu, so I think you do get protein. It's 6 grams of carbs and 4 grams of fiber. Like this is just amazing, and it tastes amazing. It's not like oh my god, a carb substitute that tastes like grass. Great, it's great stuff. Oh, I got 2 bags of these mini cucumbers. I want to snack on these. That's the vibes. This is sadly the vegetable I threw out the other day, but I think it's the way I stored it. It wasn't like I didn't have enough time to eat it. I washed them and I put them in a container, and I think that container, I shouldn't have closed it up because the condensation made it get moldy. And I was like, you know what? It's a lesson learned. This is why you gotta live alone. You gotta learn some lessons. This was definitely an impulse buy. This is fried tempura, and so I have a built-in air fryer into my oven, and I was like, this is great. Pop a few of these out. Boom, it's an hors d'oeuvre. You know what I'm saying? Here's my other cafe latte in the caramel. And this is my radish. I always try to grab one of these when I go to H Mart. This is how the radish comes. It's in one long thing. There's a bunch of different ones. They have the shorter 3 sticks. They have the one that are cut out. This is great because if you want thin slices, you can do a few of this with thin slices. The one thing I will say is that it's not enough water for how much radish it is. I think today, or this time around, I think I am going to cut it up and fill it up with more water and see how the radish tastes, because I always feel like I put it in a jar and it like dries out a little bit. But love this stuff. I think it's a great snack, but I normally just eat it with my meals. My meals. We got Korean corn dogs, but these are mini ones. This is just to get like that little, when you crave a little junk food, I believe in balance. And it's a mini, so it's not doing too much. It's a little mini, like little bite-sized thing. Ideally, I would want to walk away from the processed food. But honestly, compared to all the like produce I got, this is not that bad. I also got some super soft tofu. This easily add to a stew, add to a ramen. I'm good to go. Everything's good. Like my stew or ramen, like I think I tried to attempt, I'm gonna maybe butcher the name, sundu. Now I'm blanking. I know how to say this word. It's easy. Like in my head, I'm like a few recipes. Like the most of the time, I put a little bit of kanabai, vegetables, gochugaru, gochujang, a little bit of those seasoning or the oils, saute, a little onion, a little water, tofu, cabbage. It tastes exactly what I need to. And I'll put a little bulldog to make it spicy. Boom. I did get a pound of scallops, because scallops I think are one of the easiest things to make, and it's just so good. I got so excited and I got a pound. I'm so excited. And I got Kerrygold butter, which is like a good butter. So I'm gonna do a little butter basting, boom, that, and a side salad. That's luxury right there. Got some green sprouts. These are a great filler. I genuinely enjoy my vegetables. This is also just like a lot of I like high volume foods to especially fill me up. Like when I have salads or anything, this has so much volume for so little calories. They go bad really easily, so you gotta make sure to use those quick. On the sweet side, we do have Haagen-Dazs, vanilla milk chocolate almond, but more importantly, I picked up 2 mochi ice creams because these are so good. I love a mochi ice cream. This brand, I don't think I've ever tried them before, but I personally love a strawberry mochi ice cream. It's like a sweet treat after dinner. I've seen so many people use these tongs. You use them to flip meat, you use them. Some people eat with this on like mukbangs. I found the tongs and I was like, you know what? I'm getting them. And I did. I'm gonna have to go back and get a few more. Japchae is one of my favorite noodle dishes, but this is just glass noodles with vegetables. They have a little egg, there's a little bit of spinach, carrots, radish, or is there a radish in there? I think it's a white egg and like the white of an egg and the yellow. This is great. It's like they have a bunch of pre-packaged foods and now we have like a fried chicken, they have a kimbap, and it's easy to pick up and go. I'm gonna have this in the fridge. These two things would just be like, okay, I have them in the fridge. I can make a quick little meal whenever I need to. I got sliced noodles. I've never tried these noodles before, but I've seen a lot of people make noodle videos with these for like peanut noodles. I think this year one of the bigger things I wanna attempt is making noodle dishes on my own. Like I've always had like pre-packaged noodles, but I know noodles can be healthier when you just make it. You can put your own sauces to it. It's a quick little dinner. I want to just start making noodle dishes like that, and that's why I got these. Obviously, I got me a Vietnamese spring roll wrapper. This is the one that you dip into water, and it's low calorie, it's healthy, it's healthier. It's rice paper, and you can do a lot of this. You can make your own tteokbokki with this. You can make your own summer rolls with it. You can fry the rice paper. And I got this specific one because the other ones that I got, you open the packet and the package is open and the crumbs are falling all over the place. This one, you can open it and then you can ziplock the bag together. So I was like, yes. This is a small gochujang I got. You see if I told you? It's like a smaller size, boom. And then look, I love their like home section where they have like bowls and cups and that, and I definitely will go back. But this is just a soup spoon. It's a glass soup spoon. I'm so excited for this, but I didn't even know they wrapped it in tissue. And then these are my last few items. I got these Chinese wide vermicelli noodles. I've never bought them before. I have tried them, but the idea of like I can buy different types of noodles and make different noodle dishes is so insane to me. It's like, why don't more people do that? And then these are a staple in my fridge. Shrimp shumai. I am pescatarian, which is like I eat a bunch of seafood. Ideally this year, I want to eat more vegetarian meals, but sometimes, you know, I still like a little bite to my food. And then again, staple in my fridge. At all times I have these. You can throw them in your ramen, you can throw them in your soups, you can throw them just for an easy, quick, or snack. I got the vegetable gyoza dumplings. And on that note, this is the haul. This is the H Mart haul. I was like trying to run through them, but at the same time, I'm like, I want to talk about these products. I love H Mart. This is probably one of my smaller H Mart hauls that I've ever done. This is one of the best places ever. They have the best live seafood. They have the best like fresh meats. They have marinated meats. They have such good produce. I am their #1 fan. And this is my first ever H Mart haul. If you would like to see these food hauls, or how I cook this food, or if you want to see me actually shopping in H Mart getting this stuff, let me know. Let me know what you would like to see. If you haven't already, remember to like, subscribe, comment, and I love you so much. You're the best. Bye-bye. See you next time.